So from me and mine to you and yours, wanted to wish you a happy and prosperous new year. I hope 2026 will be a better year than 2025. But the sage wanted to come back and restart the conversation. And today I want to talk about an invisible prison in which you are living. And that prison is called shame. You see, you have a dream or maybe just a survival plan. You want to start that small business or you want to take that lower level job just so you can pay the bills. Or you want to sell something in a shop, on the street, online, but you're paralyzed. Why? Because you're worried about what they will think. You are afraid of the look in their eyes when they see you doing what it takes to survive. But I have a question for you. Who are they? And more importantly, why do you think that they will have time to think about you at all? Why do you think that? But here is the pragmatic truth for 2026. Everyone you see, they're fighting a war, a battle of their own that you know nothing about. The people you are ashamed in front of, they are drowning in their own debts and misery. They are worrying about their own health, their own failing relationships, and their own insecurities. They aren't watching your life like a movie. Because you know what? They're the main characters in their own tragedy. They might give you a judgmental look for 5 seconds. But by the time they turn the corner, they've already forgotten that you exist. So you're sacrificing your future to avoid 5 seconds of judgment from people who don't even care if you exist. If you drop by the wayside, they don't give the first thought of care about you. And so let's get real. Let's talk about the consequences of your pride. You see, if your children are sent home from school because you couldn't pay the fees, do you think the shame of what people think will pay those fees? If your landlord shows up with an eviction notice and puts your belonging on the street, on the sidewalk, do you think those people whose opinions you fear so much will come and carry your bags? They won't. They will watch from the distance, whisper for a moment, and then go back to whatever else that they were doing. They have their own set of stuff to worry about. Because you see, shame doesn't pay the rent. Pride doesn't put food on the table. And so in 2026, we have to stop being afraid of trying. You see, trying is the only way out. There is no shame in honest work. There is only shame in watching your family suffer because you were too proud to be seen starting at the bottom. So this year, my plea, I want you to make a promise to yourself. I want you to kill the part of you that craves the approval of people who aren't paying your bills. If you have to start small, start small. If you have to do a job that looks beneath you to get where you're going, do it with your head held high. The people who matter will respect your hustle. The people who don't matter, they will never matter anyway. Don't let the fear of a look or a whisper stop you from surviving. Take the action, take the risk, do whatever is required for you to survive. Forget about them, they don't matter. So stop watching the crowd and start watching your own path. And so the sage wanted to start on this note. Take charge of your survival. Take charge of your own future. Forget about what those people would think for a nanosecond, for a few seconds. Because it really, really doesn't matter. In the end, you're the one that will be thrown out. Your kids will be out of school. You won't have money to feed them. So do whatever it is, get involved in your legitimate hustle. Whether it's selling, whether it's this doing any kind of odd job, whatever it is, there's dignity in that hustle. Don't allow what other people would think to stop you from doing that, and then you're going to have bigger problems. That's how I wanted us to start 2026. And so the sage is back, and I will see you in the next one.